you are, then make sure that you are true to yourself. And what I realized is while I was looking at myself in the camera, just while we're ready to get this thing started, is that this doesn't say real life, like it's big like that. It says Ali, like Muhammad Ali, baby. Yeah, so this is how we're going to make sure. Hey, look at that. What are you doing? It's the wrong channel there.
Flashing.
Yeah. So Real Life Money Monday, if you want to know about money, if you want to know about property, put it in there right now, or both. Yeah, well, but you can't say both. You got to say hashtag.
And are you an all-in? Are you an all-in person?
Right now. Put that on there, make it happen, and start tagging some people. Kim, good evening.
But if you're an all-in person, then you want both. You want everything.
Let's see who you can hear if we both speak at the same time. Which one can you hear? Are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear Trisha? Or are you able to hear both of us? That would be very good as well.
That's not fun.
No, just put it in the comments. I just wanted to know. Yeah, because I thought I was doing the warm-up crown for the main event. Right there.
Okay, I'm sharing everywhere.
Yeah.
Who's sharing? Share with me. Share.
Trisha's sharing Real Life Money Monday panel right now. We got some awesome questions that have been sent in to the panel, which we will be answering. But if you have any questions on here right now, put hashtag live or hashtag replay, because if you put replay then and you're asking questions, we know that someone's going to answer you on here, or we will create another video. Or it's important. Money isn't. What's going on now? I mean, it just counted down again, so I don't know what happened.
It seems okay. We're all good on here, so it didn't go off. That's the main thing.
But anyway, guys, start sharing and let me know that you're here, because there's a few people that have jumped on right here, and I was going to keep it like this because it reminds me of Muhammad Ali. You know, even if look, whether he was the greatest or he wasn't the greatest, he told himself he was the greatest. So what I want you to do for yourself is tell yourself that you're the greatest. And if you are here, you are the greatest.
Like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Because I'll tell you something, my good friends, this is Real Life Money Monday. We are international. It's about investing in yourself. It's about investing into things that pay you back money. And what I love about Real Life Money is not the fact that this stuff that they print, yeah, they just keep printing.
You know what you need to do with that? So before
I want to produce, hold on a second. You have to queue up. People are asking questions. Yeah. So look, if you want to just keep working for the money, this fake stuff that they keep printing, that is, I'm sorry to say, a sad future. But if you can create some of this fake money stuff by putting in and adding some value to some people, it might be your job, might be a paper round, it might be a business, it might be something that you got going on, it might be multi-level marketing, whatever it may be. What you need to then do is get this money invested. Get it invested in something that's going to pay you. Now, if you've seen awesome video of 5-year-old Sienna Rose Harvey making £6,600, and I asked her, what are you going to do with your money, and what are you doing with your money to make your money grow? So that was an interesting video. You can find that on my timeline. But I would also suggest you subscribe to the Real Life Group YouTube channel. Oh yes, baby, the Real Life YouTube channel. Why? Because we are hitting out Transformational Tuesdays as a series. We got Real Life Truth on Thursday, and many videos that are going to help you with your money, with your mindset, your business, your income, and your property investing business. Because we have not only ourselves creating multi-million-pound property portfolio, but we help many people do the same and start living a life. Because look, life of freedom. Yeah, I get it. But once you start to make some money, once you start to get some success, I'll tell you the real thing here. It's not about, what most people do. The sad thing about what most people do when they start, do you want to know? Put it in the comments if you want to know. If you want to know, what's the sad thing? It makes my heart, cry. When I see people, they start to, break through and create some success in their life. The first thing they go and do? Ask me in the comments if you want to know. If you want to know, I'm going to tell you. What's the first? Because you need to look out for this. You need to look at Trisha. Honestly, when I give it, you got to know what I'm saying here. But like these people, if you want to know, you got to put it in the comments. You got to tell me right now if you want to know. What's the thing when people start to create some success? whether that's an increase in income, a promotion at work, maybe they start a business, maybe they start investing in property, maybe they invest in themselves and start to gain some wins or some realizations that, hey, yeah, I'm awesome. No matter what people have told me all the way through my life, yeah, I'm awesome, baby. Yeah. So what is it? What is it? What is it that happens that you need to look out for? What is it? So make sure you share this, make sure you tag some people so you can tag the most people. Just tag some people, even if they think you're wacky and it's like, oh, you know, why are you tagging me in this thing? Because it's real life money. Real life money Monday is an important part of your education because they don't teach you about money at school. Lewis, did they teach you about money in school? Did you learn anything about money? Yeah. Aiden, did you? Stefano, did you? Who else is on here? Kim, are you still on here? Please comment so I can see who you are, and then we can talk to you like we're in the same room. Yeah, Trisha, did school teach you about money? Definitely
no.
Not. Yeah, not how to money, not how to what to do with money, not how to make money, not how to earn money, not how to. Maybe the people that didn't go to the school, they teach them how to print.
You know what I found is, like, at school, I did something in my GCSE year. It's called business studies, and actually I thought, oh, this is where, you know, when I journey back, I think, oh, this is where they were trying to teach us about business and all of this kind of stuff. But the way it was delivered was so, the teachers in the school, the way it was delivered was so, well, exactly. It was so boring, the way it was delivered, that nobody paid any attention. And actually, I remember there was one specific point where I actually did take something from it, and it was where they were talking about franchising, franchise businesses. So that is quite valuable information for somebody at 15, 16 years old, but yet the way it was delivered ensured that nobody would actually benefit from it because, like you say, Mark, they haven't done it themselves.
Ray Kroc.
Yeah, exactly. Massive franchise business, total legend of a person, and really went out there and took a great product that he didn't even invent or anything. It was just a case that he had a good salesman, knew what to do when you are aware of marketing and products and people, like what's out there. That's what I was going to say earlier, but you were on a roll of talk. Yeah, you need to get that money and do this.
Talk to me like that, young lady.
You need to get the money and throw it in the air so it like scatters down.
That's what the people did not teach you, how to look after your money. That's not how you take care of them. I'll tell you something, people on here, we do a series.
Come on, who wants to see it? You want to see it.
We do a series called Real Life Truth on Thursday. I'm going to give you a taster of it. If you do not take care of money and you ignore money, money ignores you, my good friends, just like your partner or your business partner or any of your friends. You ignore them, they ignore you. So does money. Yeah, if you got to pay attention to money, you got to look after money, you got to take care of money, you got to treat money the way that you want money to treat you. Have you ever thought of that before, my good friends? Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel to make sure that you get access to Real Life Truth on Thursday, because it's super important. Now, we do have some questions that we're going to start answering, but if you have any questions, anything to do with property, anything to do with money, then you let us know in the comments, because we will get to them if we have time. Once we've answered these people that have put their put their questions.
Money where their mouth is.
Put their questions forward to us.
Do you want me to let you know the first question?
Well, yeah, let's ask the question, and we've both got an input on it, but, you know, some might be more tailored to.
So the first question that we had, which was from Lewis Perrin, was, what's the best way to realize your money blueprint? Now, I think this is a powerful question.
To realize
game changer of a question. He said, what's the best way to realize your money blueprint?
To realize your money.
And I'm just going to add to this question, because some people might not understand that. Can you stop talking when I'm talking?
No.
Some people might not understand
never.
that explanation. So what is, on the back of his question, what is a money blueprint too? So what is the best way to realize, so to obviously learn about it, your money blueprint, and like also what is a money blueprint, so that we can also help people on that.
Thank you. I'm glad you broke it down there. I fully understand it now. I will be able
I'm just thinking for the ones that don't understand that terminology.
You just spoke over me. You told me not to do that a minute ago. Please. Come on.
Okay, then.
By the same rules now. Come on. So how to realize your money blueprint? Look at your bank account or wherever you're storing your money. That's how you realize your money blueprint. Look at your history. You know, does history show you that actually when I start to make money, I'm going to start to do something to get rid of money again? That's your blueprint. You know what's meant by money blueprint? T.R. Becker wrote it in his book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Steve, thank you so much for putting that here. Steve, tag 50 people, please. And let's give them the opportunity to get in on this info as well. Yeah, so he writes about this in his book. He talks about money blueprint in the way of it being like a thermostat, meaning, you know, surely you've heard about the lottery winners. Yeah, the lottery winners, win millions. And then just, within 5 years, they've lost it all and are in deeper debt than when they first started. Why? Because of their money blueprint. And then the example he used, I think it might be in the book. He says, have you heard of a guy called Donald Trump? This guy was a billionaire, B with a B, yeah? Billionaire. And he lost all of his money. And then within a couple of years or so, had it all back and more. Why? Because of his money blueprint. So here's the thing. If you want to have more money, you got to be able to turn your thermostat up, because most people, we're conditioned to earn a certain amount of money. And anything that you start to make or come into contact with more than that, let's say it's 20K. As soon as you start making 20K, okay, boom, you're going to do something and you're going to get back down to 20K. If you're earning less than it, oh my God, you want to see your rocket fuel start firing. You'll do whatever it takes to start earning that money. If it's 50K, 100K, if it's $1 million, you do whatever it takes to get up to there, because that's what your mindset, that's what your blueprint says that you deserve, or you're capable of, or that you will be able to take care of, meaning be responsible for. Like the level of responsibility that you assign to that level of income, then is where you will get to. But if you go above that, just think of it. How does a thermostat work? If it's 20 degrees in the room, yeah, or if the thermostat's 20 degrees, and then I open the windows and it's cold outside, what's going to happen? The temperature is going to drop, right? And then thermostat kicks in, turns on the heating, and boom, brings it back up. Yeah. But then what happens? Okay, so the heat goes up to 25. What's going to happen? Boom, thermostat kicks in, heating goes off, maybe even air conditioning comes on, boom, brings it right back down. That's what happens. That's what the blueprint is. So how do you realize your money blueprint? Just have a look at your history. Have you been yo-yoing? Have you been yo-yoing? And what's the medium here? That's what you're conditioned to believe that you deserve, or that you're capable of earning, or that you actually set yourself up to say, okay, this level of income will require me to be responsible in this certain way. So that's where you're going to lie, my friend. But then at the end, so you can look at your history, but then just right now, just look at your bank account. What's in it right now? That's a good way of looking at it. Look at your investments. Look at your statistics. Look at your profit and loss in your business, your balance sheet. Most people, they don't even know what these things are, profit and loss. I mean, they kind of heard of it, but they don't know what it is. Now, I'll only be able to look at a company's accounts or something and be able to read them. It is financial education. Yeah. And I want to have Robert Kiyosaki on Real Life Truth on Thursday, because I love how much he tells the truth. So Robert, if you're watching this, or anybody knows Robert is watching this, come on, I'm just putting it out in the universe. Let's get you on the show, baby. Let's write it on here. Who would like to see Robert Kiyosaki on Real Life Truth on Thursday and get some real truth from him about the education system, about his journey of rich dad, poor dad, and how life treated him on his way to running over 3,000 properties? I think he's got over 3,000 properties, plus all of his other investments and his other business ventures as well. What a guy. Let's have him on here. And just put it in the comments and make some comments around if you want to see that, baby. If you want to see it, I want to see it. I want to deliver. I want to bring that to you. Excellent. Do you have any other input on that question? No. Okay, great. Next question. I'm only kidding. If you want to say something.
New. So the next question is, how do you deal with feeling overwhelmed when you take on more than you would normally feel comfortable with? So I think I know this one because we talk about this quite a lot. I mean, we spoke about it today with the team and the way that the thing is, overwhelm. What is overwhelm? Like, people feel this sense of overwhelm when they're like running around and they feel like they've got too much to do, there's not enough time, and they just don't feel like they are accomplishing anything or much, and they feel like they're constantly got more and more and more and more and more to do. So that's when you get into this thing like what has just been asked, overwhelm. But we figure that overwhelm doesn't actually exist. There is not a thing really called overwhelm. It's just a lack of priority. So what I have to work on, because this is something I get myself wrapped into because of a lot of phone calls that I get from letting agents, builders, tenants, brokers, solicitors, you name it, the accountants. We need this now. It has to be now. It was supposed to be last week. It's, yeah, we got it's a deadline. Constant bombardment of giving you like last minute things. Like comment below if you also get this kind of stuff in your businesses, or even if you don't have businesses, but you're looking to get started to create income for yourself in other areas, but you feel this lack, like overwhelm in other areas, you know, maybe your job or maybe at home, whatever it is, but there's a lot of pressure all the time. And in that, you end up in a situation where you've got all these things that you feel like, I have to get all of these things done today. And then you get this series of overwhelm because there's not enough hours. How am I supposed to get all these things done? Then we have a way where in real life, we train a really awesome way of just systemizing this down to, yes, all of these things are important, but what's the priority? And what is it? It was the two key areas that I got from it was what is important and what is urgent. So like something that needs doing right now, this is the priority. Maybe when you actually looked into it, of those 20 or so tasks that must be done right now, one of them was a game changer that had to be done right now. So just by systemizing it and reviewing it like that, where it's going to give you this time, because it actually creates more time. And also, as real life Money Monday and being able to utilize your time in a more valuable way is leveraging. A massive thing I used to have issues with in the past was the situation of not being able to leverage, thinking that I'll just do it myself, you know, having all these things that I need to get done and thinking, do you know what, I'm just going to do it myself because it's going to be done quicker and I know it's done right. But that's not a business. Like, that is going to kill you. It was killing me at one point because I was running around like, oh my God, like trying to deal with so much all at the same time, and it's just not effective. How am I supposed to be a leader in my business if I am running to site to go and get some light bulbs, doing this, like things that absolutely we now have fantastic teams that are like, we'll do it. Give me the task. So then it becomes a different area. And I know this kind of is just come from the overwhelm question, but this is what I'm saying for a lot of people. You know, tell me, comment below if you get this too, where you feel this in overwhelm. Overwhelm also comes from not allowing help, not accepting leverage, not accepting other people may be better or make your time more valuable. Yeah.
I think it can also come from like emotional baggage, negative or traumatic experiences that have happened. I think it can overwhelm can come from ego. It can come from a fixed mindset. It can come from, oh, I just been paid money. That's good. Yeah.
What's that from? The stocks, the shares, the property? What?
From anywhere. You know what I mean? It's like raining. Yeah. So
you're saying it can come from emotion and like traumatic experiences?
It definitely does. Yeah, because, you know, put it this way, you know, people say, like, the question actually states, what if did it say overwhelm from taking on too much?
It says, how do you deal with feeling overwhelmed when you take on more than you would normally feel comfortable with?
Yeah. So here's Alan Walter, he says 2 things stop there. I'm going to give you one right now to stop people from, winning in life. And one is the absence or incorrect definition of terms. The absence or incorrect definition of terms. So even when we say stuff to ourselves, we're not even, either we don't have a definition of the term, we just heard someone else say it, or we have some kind of incorrect definition. Even simple words like relationship or money or even the definitions of this, well, what they mean, it sounds crazy and you think I'm going mad, but it's true. Yeah. So if we actually say, take on things more than I normally would, all of these things are already here. And especially when it comes to like new opportunity or new information, it's like if that was the case and that was going to cause overwhelm, that you took on too much, so to say, then that would be like saying I'm overwhelmed because I'm at the homepage of Google, because look what I can access from there. Yeah, so that's like saying, yeah, but I'm not, because why? Because Google just doesn't open the whole thing up to you at one go. Yeah, and you're only able to deal with what you're able to deal with. But there is a universal law and principle that I've come to learn, that it's actually, very true, and that the universe will not put something in front of you if you're not ready for it. So just the fact that this person has and is dealing with what they may seem that they've took on too much is exactly what they are able to handle right now. Because let's face it, I think it was Mark Cuban that said, I've had 1,000 problems that never happened. Yeah, 1,000 problems that never happened. I think it's something like that. Yeah, because it's all up here. So the fact that you're feeling overwhelmed does come from emotion and does come from past times. Yeah, and it is almost like I wouldn't say it's the last grasp, because there's other things that can happen that can blow up. Yeah, but it's a grasp at your body, your emotional body and your mind holding on to the emotional addictions, and the thoughts that keep you safe. That are like survival mechanisms from doing something different and moving forward. And I did a video, so make sure you're following Mark Harvey Real Life on Facebook. Yeah, because I did a video this morning that actually talks about, it's not, people think it's the negative aspect, the overwhelmed and all the negativity that overwhelm might cause. That's the problem. That's not the problem. The problem is whatever it is that you want and you're heading towards, that's where the problem is. The negativity or the overwhelm that comes up is your solution to stop you from going to where you don't want to go. People think, but I don't want the negativity. How do I deal with the negativity? That's only there because you don't want to go to the place where you're going to win. It's called success reluctance. People say, I want money and I don't have any money and I can't afford it because I don't have any money. Yeah, well, the truth is you don't have any money because you're scared of the responsibility, or there's a fear around having the responsibility of having that amount of money that you might be moving towards. Does this make sense, everybody? Yeah, put it in the comments. Let me know what's going on here. Yeah, in your minds. What is it triggering? What is it bringing up? What is it reminding you of? Let me know on here. Let me know on here, and let me know on there. Yeah, so let us know. Does that make sense to you, Tricia?
There's 2 things that comes from this as well, isn't there? There's like things like and then there's also from that self-sabotage, or like they say that I can't remember specifically what it was. There's a saying though about, somebody who wins the lottery and all of a sudden becomes like a multimillionaire. They lose it just as fast as they gain it because they haven't got the right mental capacity to handle having this amount of money in their life.
Yeah,
so it's like a self-sabotage to bring you back to an area of and I was going through this myself, like over the last few months. It's being
hello, I don't know if you can see her
in a case where you were comfortable with before, so therefore you sabotage yourself to bring you back to where you were comfortably, even though you probably wanted all this more money or whatever. it's a lack of certainty around, I don't know who I am in this life, or with this kind of financial, success.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, and I'm not sure if enough people asked for it, because if they did, I would have said it. But I was saying, do you want to know what the thing is when people start to create some success and this all self-sabotage? Do you want to know? Put it in the comments if you want to know. You got to
they were saying. Yeah, they did say. Yeah.
I must not have seen enough people. So right now, put it in there if you want to know what happens when you start. Because some of you, I know, I'm looking at some of your names on here. I know you're breaking out into success. I know when I say breaking out into success, you're going into new layers and new levels. Yeah, and this is what happens. Yeah, this is what is a problem. One of the biggest problems that I see, and is the ultimate formula to use to not be successful. In fact, to be a failure. To be a failure, this is exactly what people do. They start to break through. Yeah, they start to get to that place where they're creating success, whether that is making more money, getting a promotion, starting a business, advancing themselves in some way, shape, or form in their life. And then guess what they go and do? Guess what? You're not going to like it. Are you sure you want to know? Because you guys are not going to like it. Do you know what they do? Do you know what they do? Do you want to know what they do? They go on vacation. They go on holiday. They take a break. They take their foot off the accelerator. They don't write anything down about what caused them to be successful. They don't celebrate their wins. So they're not embedding any of their wins or any of their successes, the formula, the exact actions, the exact thing that got them into the place where they're just breaking through. Boom, they're just coming out into that success, and where the momentum is just about to explode. If you've ever seen Social Network or Jobs, which are the films about, Apple and Facebook and things like that, this guy, as soon as the success started to happen, it was like, we've got to expand. We've got to do more. We've got to keep going. More investment, more servers, more programmers, more team, more hiring, next level, more schools, more campuses. Yeah, he didn't say, oh, wow, this was a good fun. That was a very good laugh, wasn't it, boys? Yeah, very funny. Let's go and have a break now. No, he didn't do that. No, he didn't do that. He was like, let's beast it. Let's go. Yeah, so this is the biggest problem what people do. So the first thing that you guys need to start doing is writing down your successes. Write down your wins and celebrate your wins. Celebrate with other people. Celebrate the other people's wins too. Become accustomed to winning. That's why even the sporting teams that don't really perform to the highest level on the day of the game, they're still accustomed to winning. So their blueprint, their mindset is that we're winning this game. So even though I'm not really performing that well, still it's going to happen. And they'll perform in a way that just allows them to knock it over the line. This is making sense, guys. Put it in the comments. Put any feedback in the comments. Put your debate, your angle in there. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, these guys are exchanging on houses in a day.
In a day.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we do have another question that I thought might be quite nice. I know.
One second, because Justin being a part of real life and his real life success, and the great work he's doing, being part of the ATM and the inner circle, is as if we're going to let anybody take their foot off the gas. The only way that that's going to happen is if you hide from us, because there are people that hide from us. Yeah, if you're going to hide, then you're literally not just taking your foot off the gas, you're like chopping your leg off. Yeah, which is a terrible move to make, because just that burn, the burn, or what you might feel as emotion, just about to trigger that transformation. And transformation, in short, the definition is like becoming a more complex structure, which means you can handle more. So you're just about to get to that stage where you can handle more, and then you pull back and you hide and you're chopping off your leg just so you don't put your foot on the accelerator. Is this crazy or what? No, yeah, it's madness. Yeah, so we're never going to let anybody do that who's in our inner circle or is in our tribe, because it's ultimately how much you're going to show up is how much we got you back, and you're never alone. And there's some like people who are in the tribe who are doing awesomely well in a circle as well. Sam Algie, he loves the song "You'll Never Walk Alone." He loves that song. He plays it every day when he wakes up and when he goes to bed. Yeah, because he's just committed to that, you know, winningness, you know, that team spirit that song brings. And he knows, and anybody watching, you'll know that too. And you guys, you know, you want to start listening to that song. It's super important. So next question.
So yeah, this one, which is awesome, because there might be a lot of people in the same position. Again, you're stuck. You don't know what potentially to do as your next step or first step. How do you know if / when you're truly ready to take the first steps into property? Now, I'm presuming this means like investing, like getting involved in property. They didn't elaborate other than that point, but that's what I take from it. I don't know about you, Mark. Like how do you know when and if you're truly ready to take the first steps into property?
If you're asking the question, you're ready. Next question.
I mean, for me, like we've always said, my watch always says the same time. Do you want to see it? It says now.
Yeah. So
I think what I would say is procrastination and fear of just getting started is the biggest killer. Because I remember when I was considering the idea of actually moving into doing this, to starting out on something I'd never done before. No, I'd never done business. I was young, I had 2 children, and you know, we did have the one on the way, or just she was very early days. And I thought, this is crazy if we do this. But at the same time, the alternative of just staying where I was, relying on my job, having no time, having lack of everything was a compromise. Not just minute by minute, like every single day was a huge compromise. And I wasn't willing to deal with that, because it's like, when is my life? I want to experience stuff in life. I want to experience these cool adventures and be able to just go if I want to do that. Whereas if I have a job, I'm limited. I want to be able to go and do things with my children, have experiences with them without having to factor in money or job. And listen, it's not about the money. Like, I love money. Yes, money is powerful. I'm grateful for money. But at the same time, it's the freedom that is and the time that is the biggest beneficial factor for me. That's just my opinion. I can only speak for myself. But that totally is the difference and the life-changing factor that I have in my life. And also, you know, our children saying things like, you know, be an investor and, you know, go out there and like do it and take chances and trust in yourself. And what are you manifesting? My 11-year-old said to me the other day, what are you manifesting? I was literally like, what? You know, but to be in that environment. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen, guys, who likes accountability? Raise your hand if you like accountability. Raise your hand. Come on, raise your hands if you like. Yeah, Trisha just raised her hand. She likes accountability. So we came up with this idea a while ago. Yeah, I thought it'd be awesome. I thought it'd be awesome to do this. Yeah, real life women on a Wednesday. Who wants to be interviewed, or more like probably it would be a debate or a chat or just a conversation with Trisha? Yeah, who wants it? Put it in the comments. Tag someone who we can interview. Because that subject can be about anything. We've got Money Monday, Truth on Thursday, a Transformational Tuesday, Women on a Wednesday. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So please make sure you put that information in there. Who nominate someone, or if you've got a good story and you want to talk about something, then blast that baby online here right now in the comments, because Trisha's going to start doing it from immediate effect. Isn't that true, Trisha?
Wow. Okay.
Need an answer, yes or no, please.
Yeah, no, bring it on. Bring it on.
Yeah, no.
Women power.
Yes, no, not both. Which one? Yes, you going to do it? Yes. Are you going to do it?
Yeah.
Look, even we got these girls. Louise Perrin says, us girls will smash it.
Who run the world?
So that's it. So, starting it. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube.
You know who I think?
Hold on, wait. I don't know about the YouTube channel. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
It's an interruption thing again that you told me not to do. Huh? Yeah. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and put a notifications bell on, because you need to be notified every time we put a video out there. Yeah. Like business. Who's a business? Who's in business? Comment if you're in business. Comment if you're an entrepreneur. Comment if you want to make it in business or you want to start your business. Comment, and on here as well. You can do that. Yeah, because why am I asking that? Because you go to the YouTube channel and you'll see this sport, the type, I can't remember what it's called. You'll see it. It's one of the last few videos that we put up on there. We'll show you how what's being an entrepreneur is made of, and see if you're actually made of the stuff that's required for you to succeed in that field. Yeah, that's important. Next question, T-Bone.
I mean, that's pretty much it. The rest were quite vague on the kind of people had just started to message in regarding this particular
questions
subject. We have lots of other kind of questions.
Yeah.
There's quite a long question. Where will I stand on being able to get a commercial mortgage when many lenders won't give me 25 years? If I only get 15 years, for example, do I work my numbers in a different way to come to an offer price, or do I just do the numbers the same and wait and see? Thinking of my net cash flow, it would obviously be less if I have a shorter mortgage.
Yeah, so number one, I would say check in and say, how relevant is this? Has only one person told you can't get 25? Who's told you can't get 25? Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, so that's the first thing. So write that down, whoever that is. Yeah, or just everybody write this down. Like, don't just take one word and say that's that's what it is. Next thing to do, broaden your horizons. Look at the people around you. See, like, play some bigger game. Forget one deal. Everyone's got to stop focusing on one deal. Everyone's, people are, and I tell you what it is. It's drilled. Number one, it's drilled in to say, just get your first deal and everything's going to be fine. No, it's not about one deal. It's not about deal number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. If you're doing things too separately, it's about playing a bigger game, and it's about running a business and add value. Yeah, because I'm going to tell you something and put it out there right now. Came up with this in the real life mind factory, which some of you may get to see at some point. At the Mind Factory, made us realize, when I say made us realize, Trish doesn't actually know about any of this. Yeah, because this is going to happen. Yeah, I have a goal to create a foundation for children, which actually links to creating a real education system. Yeah, real education where people, build the future and help humanity ascend. That's the ultimate thing, the mission. Yeah, to be in oneness, to be in love, knowledge, power, integrity. But anyway, coming back to this. So what we're going to do, and real life tribe, I need your assistance on this. I need your assistance. But what it's going to do is we're going to do a property deal. We're going to do a property deal where we actually make money. Yeah, and we're all going to do it for free. So I need people to invest their money. You'll get your money back, but we're not paying you any interest. I don't want to pay any interest. So if you want to, this is a great way how we're going to use money to create money to then plow it into the foundation. The foundation that's going to give children a brighter future. It's going to allow them to be in that amazing, amazing power that they already have. It's going to teach them how to build a future, how to build business, how to communicate, how to be in relationships, how to sell, how to build business, how to recruit, how to be a leader, and all of that good stuff. Oh my God, it's going to be, of course, Liliana. Yes, Lewis. Yeah, yes, absolutely. So people, we're going to need people. By the way, anybody who wants to be involved, we're going to teach you how to do the deals as well, because you can be a part of it. You can come to site wherever the deal is. You can be part of putting the furniture together. We're going to record the whole thing so people can also use this as training on how to manage build teams and all the rest of it. So it's a whole learning experience, but at the same time, everybody chipping in, and we're going to create money, and all proceeds. I mean, it's going to be a charity organization that actually deals with all of this, and then all the money is going to go into that foundation, the real life foundation for children, or whatever it's going to be called. But it's a foundation for children to give them a bright start and a happier life. And maybe, and I'm going to say maybe, this is definitely probably going to happen, is these children are going to go on to help the parents that didn't have this insight, that didn't have this education, real education. I'm talking real education. There's a different, but that's a different show. Maybe Real Life Truth on Thursday can talk about real education. Yes, again, subscribe to to the YouTube channel. That's right, I got it there in the end. Yeah, I was looking to do young entrepreneurs. Yeah, young entrepreneurs, whatever it is. Yeah, so this foundation is going to rock the world and be the beginning of creating a school. That foundation will probably go on to generate schools and have it, blow up this world in a huge, magnified way. So thank you so much for all the people that have yet not even realized they're going to be a part of it, but will be a part of it. Thank you so much, because I'm already sensing that it's going to be a huge project. It's going to be awesome. And it can actually be like a spin-off. We could create a TV program out of this as well to raise more money. It could be like a spin-off show of Come Deal With Me. In fact, we could have the children come to the property deal, as long as, social distance. I mean, we'll make it all work and all the rest of it, but we're going to do that. So that's awesome. So spread the word, Real Life Tribe. This is exactly what's going on. If you want to be a part of it, you reach out and you message me and tell me what you can bring to the game. We're going to take all kinds of money. Yeah, all kinds of money, and all the people, the legal work and all the rest of it will all get paid for, and the profit, we'll pay the builders. Because, I think it'd be better when we make more money than we try and be the builders ourselves. We're not doing that. Yeah. So we're going to pay these guys, pay all the people, all the professionals, but we're going to manage it. We're going to raise the money. We're going to give it exposure on all the profit. And then it's going to get plowed into the foundation. And if you've got children that want to come to it, absolutely, it's going to be amazing. They've got friends, family. Spread the word, people. Spread the word. This is real life. It's about doing the right thing for the right reason. Yeah, I'm going to get the children to do the right thing for the right reason, because they have huge potential. And who would like the children to discover their actual inner powers? How many of you on here watching this, whether on replay or not, put hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay, feel that in some way, shape or form, you may have been taught or conditioned to play small, to not really play all out, to not do what you're capable of doing? Just put it in the comments if that in any way, shape or form may have happened to you or is still happening to you, because that's possible as well, isn't it? Hey, is it, Trisha? Is that possible as well?
Very good.
What's very good? No, is it possible?
That it's possible. That's what I'm saying. It's very good that it is possible. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Good. Excellent. So is there any other questions, guys, that you have on here about money, about wealth? I mean, property, wealth, property, it's all the same thing, isn't it? Yeah. Because I'll tell you something, yeah, like, if you're not a child and you're not coming to take advantage of this, foundation and this charity that's happening, then what is a good game to come and play is the game of Real Life Property Secrets. So guys, all of you guys in Real Life Tribe, I need you at least invite 10 people. Yeah, let's go for it. I was going to say a small, silly number. What's this smallness about? 10 people. Every single person on here who watches this, if you invite 10 people, at least give them the opportunity to go to reallifepropertysecrets.com and say, hey, am I interested in learning the 10 most lucrative strategies in the marketplace today, so I can actually build some financial stability and independence, so I can go on and do something. We've got people providing, toilets out in, third world countries, and water. Yeah, toilets, water supply. We've got people changing the environmental state of the planet and making changes there. We've got people who are giving themselves their time and the money to charity as well. We've got people doing some great, awesome things. We've got people building businesses that help, a lot of people. We've got people giving education out in all different kinds of areas, especially in property. Real life is a place to be. Why? Because it's real education. It's not just theory, it's not just lectures. Obviously acquiring information is an important part of it, but I want to show you. Yeah, what is this? Is it possible when you take my mind off the game? Is it possible when
it is possible when you/I take my mind off the game? She was just replying to what you were talking about.
Okay, cool. I can't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, so, hey, awesome. And I'll tell you something, you amazing people that are coming to PWT, Property Wealth Turbo, don't you worry. Everything is going to be all good. I know there's some crazy stuff happening this year. 2020 has been a year to remember. This is the year of increasing human potential, spiritual potential, mental capacity and physical health, and financial gain, if I like to say that. Make sure you get the financial in there. Yeah, money, money, money. Make sure you get that money. Yeah, because it's super important that you do that. I mean, I've just been touching this money the whole time because I want money to touch me. Yeah, good. In whatever places it wants to touch.
Real life tribe members, make sure you get yourself rested, get a nice drink, get prepared. The mastermind is coming up for you, legends.
Rested. Excellent. Okay. So we'll have a debrief after, so don't go anywhere. But hey, register for Real Life Property Secrets and get 10 people to register as well. Because this 2-day virtual event is literally kick-ass. Yeah, it's actually the doing. Yeah, it's the doing of making, like, we get property deals, we phone them, we show you how to do it, what to say, how to say, what happens if this happens, how to work your numbers out, how to do it safely, how to build it as a business, how to raise investor finance. You know, all these things are super, how to be creative with finance, how to put deals together. You know, how to make sure that you understand what goal, you know, like what's your goals in life? What's your goal? What's your business plan here? You know, building your business plan, building your life around, you know, something, how to do it, whether you have a full-time job or not, because people are like, oh yeah, but I only have like a few hours a week available. There's no way I can do it. No, that just means you don't know how to do it in 5 hours or less a week. Yeah, you don't know how to make it work. You don't know what the principles are. You don't know what the steps are. So if you want to figure that out, or you know somebody, then let's get them to propertysecrets.com, get themselves registered, get themselves ready to live an awesome life. Because this is more than property. Property is a vehicle that you can choose to use as financial freedom, if that's what you choose. And if there's no other questions, just get yourself registered. This has been Real Life Money Monday. Let me know if you have any subjects or topics or people that you think would be super interesting to get on there. We had Blair Singer last week, one awesome guy. And I'm manifesting Robert Kiyosaki is going to be on Real Life Truth on Thursday, although he would be good on Money Monday as well, wouldn't he? Which one would you rather see him on? You put it in there. Put hashtag Robert Kiyosaki and then put Money Monday or Truth on Thursday. Or I could speak to him and see if we could do both. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Let's not limit ourselves. Let's not limit ourselves here. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, what's the remaining on replay? Need to get home. Don't worry, mate. We're going now. We're very much leaving the scene of today. And do the right thing for the right reason, because it's the only way that you're going to discover your true potential.